Hi, it's been a hot minute. It's been a few weeks since our last video, so let me fill you in. First, I had a severe case of strep throat, which means I was out of action for about a week and a half. Second, if you remember from our last video, our awning fell off and damaged the side of our camper. Well, I can now say it's all been repaired and it's looking brand new. So sorry for going cold turkey on you all from last video, but I can now officially say that this video marks the start of our voyage across the United States in our truck camper. So it's been a few days on the road. We left Denver, headed south to Colorado Springs. Unfortunately, a winter storm hit, which meant we couldn't do anything there. We spent most of that inside. So we headed west into the mountains. We camped near Vail last night. This is where we woke up. As you can see behind me, the weather has taken a turn and it's absolutely perfect. So I'm quite keen for the next few days. From here, we're going to head across to Utah to catch up with some friends. And then after that, we're going to start heading south down through the desert. At this stage, we've planned to be in the van truck camper for about 12 months. So let's see how that pans out. After we head south, we're going to head back north again, inland, up potentially into Canada or maybe just below the Canadian border before heading west across to the coast. Let's see how we go going back down there, and then we'll go right down through San Diego before heading across to the east coast or across the bottom. So that's a very rough and approximate plan at this stage. Very rough and open to change, and probably will change. Probably will change 10 times, but that's just a general idea now. So we've just pulled up at South Canyon Hot Spring. There's very mixed reviews online. Sounds like there might have been some mischievous activity down there. But that aside, we'll go and have a look. We might just go for a foot swim if it doesn't look suitable for swimming.
And bicarbonates.
So it was actually really nice. The water, by chance, there was someone there doing temperature readings and he said it was 36 degrees, but he did warn us not to put our heads under, so we didn't do that, but it was really nice. We couldn't film much though because there was a bit of a character there, another character there, so yeah. All right, we've just arrived in Grand Junction. We've got a bit of time to kill. We've just seen this hike, so we're going to give it a go. We'll see you at the top. Let's go, come on. Halfway check-in. We are loving our new poles, but we are buggered. Woo! Finally made up the top. Out this way you can see Grand Junction. You can see where it's all irrigated and beautiful and green. And then basically it's just dead desert from there. But the landscape is just like, yeah, just incredible compared to what we're used to. Totally different. Massive big ridge. Where are we today, Haz? We're at Colorado National Monument, just next to Grand Junction on the west side of Colorado, and it's pretty spectacular. So it's more canyons. You can see over the other side there where we were almost straight down here on the other range yesterday. Come across the other side today. It's dead still, no wind. Couldn't get it much better really, could you? And not many people.
and no people.
Benefit of traveling and going to these places on a weekday. Popular stops in the park include Independence Monument, which you see behind me. It's a 450-foot sandstone spire, Coke Ovens Overlook, and Otto's Trail, which we're on at the moment. The park was designated a national monument back in 1911 through the tireless efforts of John Ottoman, who camped here in a tent to champion it becoming a park. And other kind of things we've noticed whilst walking around and having a look is there's lots of cyclists cycling the loop road, and we've also seen birds, rock climbers, and lots of little lizards running around. They are certainly keen. They've somehow scaled right up that. Some amazing rock climbing in this area for the crazies. Hiking here is incredible, just like in the Grand Canyon. You've got Serpent's Trail, the Monument Canyon Trail, where you might even spot some desert bighorn sheep, eagles, or even some coloured lizards, like we did just before. Whether you're road tripping through Western Colorado or just looking for a quieter alternative to the big national parks, the National Monument is definitely worth the detour. How was your workout, Haz? Good, but I must admit half the reason we go is for the free shower. Yeah. After we left the park, we had to run some errands before we leave Colorado and head to Utah, so grocery shopping, fill the fuel up, dump our black water. We need to do our gas, but we'll probably do that in Moab, because I think we rang up and believe it or not, it's cheaper in Moab than it is in Grand Junction, so do that tomorrow.
All right, so we've just finished filling up our tanks. That marks the end of our time here in Colorado. We're just about to head to the west into Moab, and thanks very much again for tuning in. Love the support.